the Cook Gymnasium in Newberry with the Lady Indians hosting. So this will be a good tune-up before that big Dick Pink showdown. And these two teams will also share a district this year with the likes of Brimley, Ojibwe Charter, Paradise, and the number 4 team in the state, the Rudyard Lady Bulldogs. Warm-ups winding down. We're getting closer to the start of tonight's contest between the Newberry Lady Indians and the Engadine Lady Eagles, as it's volleyball night in the Eastern Upper Peninsula. We are glad to have you along. Before we take a break, do want to thank our sponsors for tonight's homecoming week coverage of Lady Indians volleyball in Newberry. Want to thank Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, Newberry Motors, Burback Sales and Service, and the Luce County Veteran Services Office, all sponsoring the special showdown broadcast as it's Engadine and Newberry getting ready to do battle. We'll take a break, come back for the start of tonight's contest. Make sure you keep it right here to M123 FM, the Eastern UP's digital radio network.
Let's face it, none of us ever want legal help, but if you find yourself in a tough spot, you need someone in your corner that you can trust. That's where Brian Rahali, attorney at law, comes in. Brian's a Newberry graduate who loves the community and is willing to help take care of you. So if you need legal advice, make sure you stop by and see Brian. He's located at 7740 Highway M123 here in Newberry. Or give him a call today at 293-8805. Brian Rahali, attorney at law, wishing the Newberry Indian athletic teams good luck this season.
Danny's Auto Value in Newberry and Engadine is your local car care headquarters. Don't get caught stranded. Stop by Danny's Auto Value on M123 in Newberry and M117 in Engadine. From parts and advice to essentials that keep your car on the road, Danny's Auto Value does it all. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and 8 until 3 on Saturdays. Danny's Auto Value in Newberry and Engadine is there for you in your time of need. Make sure you check out their latest line of AC Delco batteries, guaranteed to keep you going in the toughest of conditions all year long. Whether it's work, school, fun, or family vacations, don't be let down with Danny's Auto Value, located at 7795 M123 in Newberry and 6817 M117 in Engadine.
Duke Sports Shop, located in beautiful downtown Newberry, is the oldest sports shop and outfitter in the UP. Your grandfather bought his first lure at Duke's. Why not bring his grandson to pick up his? At Duke's, they specialize in hunting and fishing supplies, antiques, live baits, and DNR licenses. AJ and the crew at Duke's have the latest reports, plus tips and hints from the best in the business. They'll get you where you need to go. Duke Sports Shop in downtown Newberry is open 9A to 6P, 7 days a week. For every hour in the open, visit Duke Sports Shop, downtown Newberry.
Back here in Engadine, ready to go in tonight's contest as we meet the starting lineups for the Lady Indians in the road whites, orange sleeves, black trim. It is a team coached by Corey Canfield. Number 1, senior Olivia Price. Number 2, junior Hannah Parker. Number 3, junior Morgan Fisher. Number 5, junior Katie Rahali. Number 7, senior Elena Edwards. Number 8 rather, is senior Harley Kroll. Number 9, a junior Amy Smart. Number 10, a senior Ambria Ducci. Number 11, sophomore Bailey Zeller. Number 12, not dressed tonight due to a knee injury, Jaden Edgar, a freshman. And rounding out the roster for the Lady Indians is number 16, junior, Brenna Pavey. For Coach Tia Miller and the Lady Eagles varsity, they will go with number 1, a senior Chloe Hopper. Number 2, junior Alyssa Fenley. Number 3, junior Anna Guza. Number 4, also a junior, Camille Crandall. Number 5, junior Trinity Sept. Number 6, junior Kiela Neuenfeld. Number 7, junior Caitlin Garrett. 8 is a senior Rebecca Cameron. 9, senior Emma Butkovich. 11, senior Mary Jane Kobe. 12 is junior Josie Fosdick. 14, senior Sophia Vaughn. And number 15, junior Kiera Pocklin. So the Lady Eagles bring 5 seniors and 9 juniors to the table. Lady Indians, 4 seniors, 5 juniors, a sophomore, and a freshman. Engadine in game number 1 to serve it up. They'll work right to left, Newberry left to right. First serve underway, and it's into the net from Rebecca Cameron. 1-0 Newberry. They'll take over the serve, and it'll be the libero, Elena Edwards. Nice serve to the back corner, but too far. Both teams with a service error to open the game. It's 1 apiece just underway. Eagle JV's got the sweep, winning all 3 contests earlier this evening. Serve here, first one in play. Ducci sets up Pavey. Back to Rahali, too far and out of bounds on the backside. Deep serve. Elena Edwards sends it over. Set up for the Lady Eagles. Nice shot by Elena, but Bailey Zeller, Katie Rahali run into each other. That's going to make it 3-1 Engadine. Mary Jane Kobe working on the serve. Uh-oh. We'll push the Cardiff volleyballs for warm-ups up out of the way. It was tucked up near the net on the sideline. Kobe ready to serve. 3-1 Engadine just underway in this varsity contest. And that's going to spin left out of bounds. Lady Indians get a point there, and Ambria Ducci will set to serve from the back right corner. Sends it over, aims at the back line. Return, set. Sent over by Vaughn, a winner. Lady Indians just kind of got caught out of position. See our first substitution. Lady Eagles will swap out Alyssa Fenley and come with Emma Butkovich. Vaughn serve. Laser beam right at Edwards. Got underneath it. Pavey tried to make the second hit but could not, and it's 5-2 Engadine early on. That one off the net and over, an ace for Vaughn. Caught that top white strip. Had enough force to get over. Nice little run for the Lady Eagles. Vaughn takes a little bit off this one. Edwards. Rahali sends it over. Vaughn. Butkovich, they're looking back to Vaughn. And she's going to get the winner. Sent it at the back line. Ducci laid out for it to no avail. It's 7-2. On 5 straight. From the Lady Eagles. Serve here from Vaughn. Edwards underneath it. Pavey tips it over. Lady Eagles will reset. Nice shot at the back line. I think it's sent up into the rafters. Bounces around, comes down. Nice looking play there by Camille Crandall. Lady Eagles off to a red-hot 8-2 start. Going to get a change here for Coach Canfield, sending in Harley Kroll for Morgan Fisher. Kroll lays out for that one. Pavey sends it over. The Eagles got Newberry just stretched out. The Lady Indians are on a mad scramble and can't get set. 9-2 now in favor of Engadine as Vaughn switches sides now. She's been red hot here. Raholly digs out the serve attempt. Ends up getting it back. Sends it over. Vaughn. Butkovich with the tip. Raholly. Pavey. They'll go back to Raholly. Little runner. Gets it just over the front row of Engadine and drops in. Ends the drought. It's 9-3. As Bailey Zeller gets ready to serve it up. That's at the back line. Engadine's libero. Chloe Hopper with the play. Zeller puts it up in the rafters. Nice layout by Ducci to send it over. Engadine will work it back. It's going to be Newberry's point, just wide, out of bounds. Zeller to serve again. Sends it over. Butkovich sets it up. Nice block by the Lady Indians up front. Pavey, Raholly, Zeller filling in. (9-5) as Newberry inches closer. And Zeller off the side of her hand. Got about 3/4 of the way to the net. Serve here this time. It's Butkovich and an ace. Second ace of the matchup for the Lady Eagles. Newberry also with 2 service errors. That's almost the difference right now. 11-5. Engadine on top as they send in Caitlin Garrett. Butkovich. Left-handed serve. Too long, out of bounds. Olivia Price will come in for Bailey Zeller. Pavey to serve. Hopper. Butkovich flying everywhere. Raholly sends it over. It's Vaughn. Butkovich. Sent over. Raholly plays it back. Pavey. Back to Raholly. Vaughn lays out. Little running tip over. Great play and a good volley back and forth here. Best one of the night so far. Vaughn for Engadine. Back row where Ducci was there. Tipped over by Raholly, then deflected back. Another layout by Ducci. Bumped over by Raholly. Butkovich. Goes to Crandall. Ducci. Pavey. Sets for Raholly, who spikes it through the back wall out of bounds. A great back and forth rally there. But it's going to put Engadine on top 12-6 with Hopper ready to serve for the Lady Eagles. Looking for the back corner. Edwards and Raholly miscommunicate. They both stop, and that one drops in. A third Engadine ace in this first set. 13-6. They've opened it back up. Nice laser beam. Low line drive serve. Played up and off the rafters. Engadine. If you ever been inside the Eagles' nest, have the support, rafter support structure up there with ceiling fans and the basketball hoops hanging down. It can be a challenge. They're up 14-6. Hopper for Butkovich. Faked the set, then tipped it over. Newberry bites on the fake. 15-6. First to 25. Got to win by 2 to win the set, and it's best of 5 in set action. Serve was too long and out of bounds. Raholly will take it for Newberry now. Down 15-7. Katie Sue sends it over. Hopper. Butkovich. Set up for Guza. Pavey played it. And then off the rafters, the Lady Indians scramble. Can't quite make the play. 16-7. Alyssa Fenley back in. Just in time to serve. Edwards. Pavey sent it backwards. Back to the net. Just mishit it. Almost funked Rahali in the head. 17-7. And this first set will take time out. It's on 123 FM.
Hey, it's me, your cell phone. We need to talk about something. Something serious. I know you love me. I know you like using me wherever you are. But I feel like this isn't working out when you're driving. I know you may think that it's possible to focus both on me and the road, but I just don't feel the same way. I think we should spend time away from each other when you're driving. It's for the best.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Back inside the Eagles' nest, a Newberry timeout, down 17-7 here in this first set of the best-of-5 series in this varsity contest. Engadine on the serve. It's number 2, Alyssa Fenley. Deep where Edwards waits. Pavey on the set. Ducci from the middle puts it over. Engadine quickly returns. Now Newberry will reset. Ducci goes up for the spike, blocked by Vaughn. Now Engadine will scramble. Cobe gets it over deep. They're out of bounds, 17-8. Lady Indians a little closer. Hannah Parker check back in, as will Bailey Zeller. And Parker will get to serve here. Sent over. Vaughn plays it at the net. Good setup. A high little bump to Butkovich, who puts it away. Engadine's had 2 big rallies. One to build their initial lead, and then another one to bust this thing wide open after Newberry battled back. Lay out there by Rahali. Can't get it over off the post for the hockey standout. 19-8 Engadine in control of this first set. Deep serve is out. Too long there. Serve from Edwards. Played back, runner falls short for Butkovich. (19-10) and Elaine Edwards to serve. Engadine will send it back row for Rahali. Edwards short of the net. Well, it got the net, but into it. 20-10, Engadine has Newberry doubled up in this first set of the varsity contest. That's an ace. Real good looking serve there. As Cope tucks it just inside the far sideline on the bleacher side. We lead at 21-10. They're closing in on a first set victory. Match is best of 5 sets. Nice play by Ducci. Great play with the left hand. Flings it back over. Just out of the reach of the Lady Eagles. 21-11. Looking for Vaughn as Engadine. She'll get it over. Scooped and then played over Pavey, and that one sent out into the crowd. It's going to be a tip call. Advantage Newberry, 21-12. Ducci serve. Hopper. Butkovich. Look for Vaughn. Blocked at the net by Zeller. Nice little run here by the Lady Indians, but they're still down big, 21-13. Long serve is out of bounds. Hurt the Lady Indians. Vaughn waits for the whistle, surveys the scene, sends it over. Zeller. Edwards. Pavey will send it over. Hopper. Butkovich. And a nice shot there from Camille Crandall. Had her back to the stage here. But somehow got enough torque and spin on that one to send it right down the line, 23-13. Vaughn. Ducci off the rafters. Played by Zeller. Sent over by Rahali. Set. And the spike attempt. And into the net. On Newberry, it's an Engadine point. 11, Bailey Zeller crashing into the net. Set point. The Eagles will leave it short. So 24-14, we're at set point for the Lady Eagles, who've raced out to an early start here at home. Hopper. Butkovich. Back to Crandall. Zeller lays out. Edwards sends it up. Now over by Zeller. Two Lady Eagles in the same spot. They crash into each other. 24-15 now. Hopper digs that one out. Butkovich sends it over with Elena Edwards and Pavey. She'll gently drop it home. 4 straight for Newberry. Lady Indians down 24-16. Back row setup for Vaughn. Easily played initially off the bleachers. Newberry keeps it alive. Rahali, no look, reverses it. Setup coming. There's that little full jump with a light tap. Crandall will send it back over. Good back and forth going here. Nice back and forth here. Vaughn puts it right into the net. What a rally. 5 straight points for the Lady Indians. Vaughn gets it to Cameron, who sends it over. Rahali, Pavey, Rahali. Now Engadine gets a chance. They'll try to attack the back corner. They do. And that is a first set victory for the Lady Eagles by a score of 25-17. Second set when we come back as the two teams switch sides. 7123 FM in the Eastern UP Sports Network. Tom Sanders is your local painting professional. From interior to exterior, big or small, Tom Sanders can paint it all. Sanders Painting can put the perfect touch on your home, cabin, or business. Don't trust some random guy with a brush. For your next project, put the paintbrush in the hands of a true pro. Tom Sanders. Call 906-291-0900. That's 906-291-0900. Sanders Painting of Newberry, your local painting pro.
For all of your sporting goods needs, make S&J Sports your one-stop shop in Newberry. Don't hop on the bike or hit the trails until you see Steve and the crew at S&J Sports. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and Saturdays 9 to 3. S&J will get you geared up and ready to go. From motocross and ATV gear and accessories to clothes from the biggest brands in the business, like Castle, Fox, Oakley, and others. Also featuring the latest line of hunting equipment, including Matthews bows, Steve will get you dialed in for the next big hunt. S&J is also the area's largest Rocky Boot retailer. S&J Sports, 222 Newberry Avenue, downtown Newberry.
Welcome back to Engadine. It's M123 FM and the EUP Sports Network's coverage of girls varsity volleyball action. Engadine leading Newberry 1-0 in this best-of-5 varsity nightcap after the JVs dominated earlier tonight. Engadine trying to make it a hometown sweep for the green and the gold. We're going to get a switch here, sub at the start of the game. Elena Edwards in for Olivia Price. And Elena will prepare to serve it up and get us going here in game. We'll set number 2 of this best of 5. Here we go. Whistle, and we are underway with Edwards sending it to the back row and corner, an ace. Nice power on that one. First lead of the night for Newberry. It's 1-0 early here in the second. Serve sent over by Edwards. Same exact thing. It's almost the same exact spot. Misplayed pass. 2-0. Newberry off to a good start here. Go right back to the same thing. Cobe will have to send it over for Engadine and does. Too long. 3-0. Lady Indians got some momentum going late in that first set. Look like they've carried it over here to the second. Nice serve and another ace for Elena Edwards, who's on fire. 4 points. And a timeout for Coach Tia Miller. We'll take one as well. You're listening to M123 FM.
Sporting goods needs? Make S&J Sports your one-stop shop in Newberry. Don't hop on the bike or hit the trails until you see Steve and the crew at S&J Sports. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and Saturdays 9 to 3. S&J will get you geared up and ready to go. From motocross and ATV gear and accessories to clothes from the biggest brands in the business, like Castle, Fox, Oakley, and others. Also featuring the latest line of hunting equipment, including Matthews bows, Steve will get you dialed in for the next big hunt. S&J is also the area's largest Rocky Boot retailer. S&J Sports, 222 Newberry Avenue, downtown Newberry.
Welcome back. Engadine High School rivalry matchup in volleyball tonight between the Lady Eagles and Lady Indians. Engadine rolled through the first set, but all Newberry now in the second. Another ace from Edwards, her third. And overall, it's 5-0 Newberry out of the gates here in the second. Ball sent over. Oh, Ducci tried the no-look reverse to send it over, puts it in the net, and Engadine gets a point in the serve for the first time here in set number 2. Well played in the back. Set up here for Zeller. That goes under the net. That's never good. 5-2. Engadine starting to check their way back into this thing. Rahali from the back row to Pavies, whose tip attempt blocked back by 9. Emma Butkovich, 5-3. That is an Engadine ace right there. So the Lady Eagles call a timeout. Coach Tia Miller puts a plan in place, and it's 4 straight Lady Eagle points. That's long and out of bounds. That'll end that streak. 6-5, Newberry on top here in the second. Served by Ducci. Bukovich. Got it over to Vaughn. Pavey set for Rahali. Little running floater tipped over. Set up for Engadine and Vaughn. Nice diving try by Ducci, but she sends it up into the rafters, but ricochets. No chance. 6-5. Newberry still on top. Serve here to the back row. Now Rahali gets the point. Double hit and a lift on the green and gold ladies there. Good job by Newberry to sneak that one in on them. 7-5. Every point going to matter. The Lady Indians trying to win their first matchup of the season. Vaughn plays this one but can't get back up off the floor with bodies everywhere. But a tough break for Engadine here in this one. Down 8-5. That one's out of bounds. Just over the net. Falls straight to the left. On the serve, it's Vaughn. And she puts it into the net. Both teams been hindered early this season and into tonight with their own unforced server errors. Set up here for Vaughn. Out of the service spot, scrambles to get back in place to spike it. Now she'll set it up for Bukovich, who puts it over. And a nice cross-court winner there. Engadine's almost battled all the way back. It's 9-7 here in the second. Substitution coming. Josie Fosdick will come in. 9-7. And that's going to be another one. Engadine's had 4 or 5 of those that have just barely crawled over the top of the net. And they are a point away from making the comeback complete. That one's going to go off the light fixture down right in front of the net. And we are tied at 9. So a quick 5-0 start. Been erased at the blink of the eye for the Lady Indians. And a nice one there. They can do just about anything they want to. And Coach Corey Canfield says she needs a timeout. We'll step aside with M123 FM and the UUP Sports Network.
Let RM Petrie Builders & Sons turn your dreams into a reality. Specializing in the Phoenix metal roofing systems, you'll get top-of-the-line quality products and service that you just can't find anywhere else. From inside to out, RM Petrie Builders & Sons can do any project, big or small. From home interior and exteriors, cabins, pole barns, garages, decks, and patios, if you can dream it, they can build it. Located in Curtis and proud supporters of community groups and events across the area, let RM Petrie Builders & Sons take your project to the next level. Call 906-586-3825 or see them online at rmpetrebuilders.com. RM Petrie Builders & Sons, wishing Little Dave, Big Haas, and all the Eagles best of luck this season.
Welcome back here to Engadine, where the Lady Eagles have erased a 5-0 Newberry lead at the start of the second set. They lead it 10-9 here midway through Section 2, and they're going to get a winner right there. Not a ton of size for the Lady Eagles as well, but they are moving And communicating really well, and a great play there was made by Camille Crandall. 11-9 with Butkovich. A little running gallop serve off the fan. Olivia Price can't adjust her position. That one falls Engadine's way, 12-9. Oh, Butkovich that time didn't jump as high. A galloping serve goes into the net. Hannah Parker is going to go for Morgan Fisher. Engadine won the first. They also won all three in the JVs. They're looking to keep working towards a sweep. Rahalli. Ball works its way over to Fosdick, who puts it in the net. 12-11. Good tight matchup here. Serve. Sent by Rahalli. Edwards lays out. Pavey sets up for Ducci. Off the hands of Fosdick and in. 12-12. Newberry has tied it up. Rahalli serve. Vaughn lays out. Edwards laid out to send it back. Bodies everywhere. And it's going to be an Engadine point. Katie Sue kind of quickly tried to pull her hands back. On that one right along the boundary line, and it ends up dropping on the tape. Makes it 13-12 Engadine. Engadine set up in front. Was to 3. Anaguza had it blocked, and Engadine couldn't get it back over. Edwards will take a breather as Bailey Zeller comes back. Serve here from Parker. And a foot violation. Across the line on the serve. 14-13. Eagles on top. Set 2 of this best-of-5 varsity matchup. UP conference matchup, as a matter of fact. Nice tip by Pavey. And points for Newberry. Tied up at 14. Keela Neuenfeld will come in. Caitlin Garrett takes a seat. Elena Edwards, serve. Line jive, spinning through the air to the back line. Set up for Cobe. Rahalli. Pavey. Sent over by Ducci. Butkovich. Puts it over. Ambria Ducci, Brenna Pavey, Bailey Zeller converge, but they can't make the play. It's 15-14 Engadine. Fosdick serve. Good reverse overhead by Pavey, but too much on it. Drops just out of bounds. As they go track down the ball, Fosdick will look to keep it going. 16-14 Engadine. Nice play there to get it to Ducci, who sends it over. The no-look tip by Emma Butkovich drops it right between Elena Edwards and Bailey Zeller. They're laying it all on the floor tonight. 17-14 Engadine on top. Served here by the Lady Indians. Coe. Back to Hopper. Going to be too many. 4 hits. We'll get 3 per side to get it over. 17-15 as Newberry goes back on the serve. They're also going to send back in Rebecca Cameron. Ambria Ducci to serve for the Lady Indians. Served up here by Ducci. Nice layout there. A dig by Bukovic. Power from Rahali. That's the strength she has over just about every other female athlete on the floor. She can just use a lot of power and strength, and did on that spike for the point. 17-16. Ducci trying to rally the Lady Indians back. They'd like another lead at 17-17. Set up for Cobe. Back row. Ducci scrambles to make a play. Punched over by Rahali. Saved. And a point there for the Lady Eagles. They are working it side to side. Stretching this Newberry squad out, and that drops right in front of Bailey Zeller, 18-17, with Cobe on the serve. Pavey looks for Rahali. A little gentle on that one. Sent to the back line and out of bounds. A layout attempt. Cobe will come out. Chloe Hopper will come in. 18-18. Got a barn burner here in the second set. Engadine leading the varsity contest 1-0. Cruise through the opening. Push for the first 25 points. Rahali, back row. Jumping is Hopper. Set by Bukovic. Little light forearm bump from Vaughn. Rahali sends it deep now. We'll try the setup again. That one to Crandall. Good job in the back row by Ducci. Was underneath that one. Sent the spike all the way back. How about that for Ambria Ducci? She just went one-man show for the Lady Indians. Sent it over, returned a spike, returned another spike, and got the winner. 19-18 here. Ducci's under this one for Pavey. Ducci comes up runner, had a hole in the middle. Tipped by Vaughn. Set up and down. Couple of centerpieces for their team doing a lot of work here. (19-19) as Vaughn serves it up. Sister was a great player here. Rahali puts a lot on that one, sends it into the Engadine bench. 20-19. With Olivia Price checking into the game. Serve's going to be wide and out of bounds. Here we go, serve for Bukovic. Rahali and Pavey working the right sideline. They'll get it over, but wide and out of bounds. 21-20. The back and forth seesaw battle here in the second set. Remember, got to win by 2. First to 25. Engadine won the first set. Newberry's been pretty tough here in the second. Pavey mishits that one out of bounds. 22-20. Bukovic sends it over. And that one's out on the return. (23-20), a great second set here. Newberry's going to call a timeout, try to keep this thing tight. They need to chip away here, 1 point at a time. They can get the next 3 out of the next 4 or so. They can still be in good shape. They can give up 1 point. Obviously can't give up 2. It's 23-20. Newberry High School homecoming week. Busy day tomorrow. Got the pep assembly, about 1:50. Homecoming parade, halftime ceremony, harvest gathering, food drive. We'll talk all about that in our third set tonight. A bullet from Raholly off the forearm of Vaughn, 23-21. Now you want to keep them right there within two. Raholly serve. Vaughn easily underneath it. Set up there. Pavey off the rafters. Price almost put it in the basket. Set point for the Lady Eagles. Newberry jumped out 5-0. Led it 7-2, and then Engadine rattled off 8 or 9 points in a row. It's been a great battle here in the second set ever since. They've been trading points since it was 14-14. Cobe. Raholly. Pavey will look for Ducci. Vaughn on the Engadine side for Butkovich. Tried to no-look it over. Good set by Pavey. Ducci goes up into the net, and Engadine with a 25-21 margin wins set 2, and they lead it 2-0. See if the Lady Indians can get on the board when we come back. You're listening to the Eastern UP's digital radio network in your home for the best coverage of local high school sports. M123 FM.
Hey y'all, Jeff Foxworthy here. Now, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing over and over for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
That's why I'm filling in for Smokey to switch things up, because there's a lot more to say. And I should know because my grandfather was a firefighter. And one of the things he taught me is that the people that love the outdoors the most are often the ones accidentally starting wildfires, which means always BYOB. No, bring your own bucket to the campfire. And be extra careful with things like burning yard trimmings. Don't just walk away, or chances are you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Hi, it's Olivia Munn with my shelter pets, Frankie and Chance. Say hi, guys. When I adopted them, I discovered that they both have incredible personalities. Chance's sole purpose in life is to love and to be loved. Frankie is a little bit of a scoundrel and always entertaining. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the Humane Society of the United States, and Maddie's Fund.
Welcome back to the Eagles' Nest, where Engadine on their home floor leads it 2-0 in this best of 5. They win one more, and it'll be a 3-set sweep. They'll take the match and the night, because earlier this evening, Lady Eagle JVs swept Newberry, winning both 25-point contests and the third 15-point contest. We're underway with an Engadine serve from Cameron. Pavey puts it over. Here's Hopper. Set for Vaughn. And a huge spike that's down the right line. One nothing Engadine. Zeller sends it over for Newberry. Back to Vaughn. We'll bump there. Set from Pavey. Zeller. Engadine will hurry up to reset. They come back to the left for Cobe. Cross court to the back right corner. Raholly sends it over. Nice slide. Great plays by the Lady Eagles. Two of them, one from Cameron and one from Butkovich. Block at the net. Still alive. Vaughn tips it over. Unbelievable for the Lady Eagles. Disaster averted not once, not twice, but 3 times, and they get the point in the 2-0 lead. Pavey looks for Zeller, left side. Now Butkovich set up for Vaughn. Oh, nice and gentle, tried to sneak it over. Zeller puts it back. Great play by Ducci from the back line to go reverse. Tell you what, up front, Vaughn and Butkovich, Cobe, they've had a great series right here, and now Kroll will come back in for Fisher. Serve to Rahali in the back corner for Pavey. They want a back row spike from Katie Sue. She'll get it over. Cameron to Cobe. Tried to sneak it by. Pavey back to Zeller, who gets that one to drop. Just enough spin to keep it out of the reach of Vaughn. Lena Edwards serving for Newberry. Oh, the quick 1-2. Butkovich in the middle. Just a little tap to Vaughn, who puts it over, and Engadine leads it 4-1. They're trying to slam the door shut. Send the Newberry Ladies back home north. Still winless. Nice play by Edwards. Can't quite spin it back inbounds. Both of these teams laying out, diving, sliding, sprawling. That serve way too long. Mary Jane Cobe must be hitting the weights. Here we go, Ducci. Puts it back row, sent that one right at Trinity Sapp. Rahali goes up with Butkovich at the net. And they're going to go to Engadine with the point. Leah Brower had to make sure she got her hand signals right. Substitutions. 15 is Kira Poppin. 3 for Engadine is Anna Guza. Also snuck back out for Camille Crandall. Bachman, serve. Got it over. Pavey. Newberry spacing all scattered. They'll reset. Up in front, Zeller. And they're going to give it to Engadine. Zeller hit the top of the net. Frustration setting in. 7-3, Engadine on top. Packlin serve. Might have went wide. Rahali not taking any chances. Her and Pavey tried to set each other up. They get it over. Off the rafters again and a whistle. And Guza goes into the net there for Engadine. Point to Newberry. Lady Indians trailing 7-4. Newberry's homecoming week activities continue tomorrow. Got the pep assembly right around 2 o'clock, as that's a winner for Engadine down the line. Makes it 8-4. Then you got the JV game. Newberry hosting Rapid River, 4:30 the kickoff. Varsity game to follow at 7. We'll be on the air with homecoming doubleheader coverage starting right around 4:20 tomorrow afternoon. Homecoming parade scheduled to start at 6 o'clock. Lineup for that will be 5:30 behind the school. Fisher to Rahali, spinning and lifting it over. Butkovich for Crandall. Nice play by Edwards. Pavey to Edwards. Set up for Guza. Tipped by Rahali. Played by Zeller. Sent over by Pavey. Oh, Engadine tried to suck everybody up and then sneak it over the top and the back, but they can't. So Becca Cameron spikes one into the net. 9-5, Engadine on top of Newberry. So the homecoming parade rolls out at 6. And then other activities include the Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, Quamanon area schools teaming up for the Harvest Gathering Food Drive. The truck will be available at 9 o'clock. You can donate non-perishable food items all day long at the hospital. Then the trailer will move over to the football field for the game time. Pavey serve too long in a 9-6 game. Engadine will crack double figures here with 10. Quamanon area sports boosters and Newberry Assisted Living teaming up for this year's homecoming tailgate party. They're doing chicken dinners this year. That starts at 4, goes until 8 or until the food is gone. Workers needed for that event. If you can volunteer, contact Veronica Edwards. Good block by Rahali at the net. Makes it 10-7. Newberry trying to stay tight. Oh, nice play there by Ducci. Sent it down right on top of Butkovich. 10-8. Newberry back within 2. Last big event of the day is going to be the Ford Drive for Your School fundraiser event. Chuck Renzi Ford. We'll have cars out on the practice field, Newberry Football Complex. Take a lap, test drive one of their cars, and $20 for every test drive goes right to Tequamanon area schools. Follow us on 123 FM, Newberry Avenue on Facebook for special video coverage of all of the great events. Pavey puts it over. Another 1-2 combination. Vaughn and Butkovich play so well together. Running punch from Raleigh gets it over. Vaughn elevates. Unbelievable play by Edwards to get it over. Lady Indians are sprawled out. They're stretched out. Barely getting a hand on it. Engadine scored back-to-back points to go back up 12-8 with Trinity Sapp ready to serve. Too deep, out of bounds. Engadine puts their 3-1 record on the line tomorrow night in varsity football action. Well, this weekend rather. Taking on North Dickinson, I do believe. Newberry and Rapid River tomorrow in football action. 12-9. Engadine tries to set up Cobe, and too big of a windup. She just whiffed on it. 12-10. Engadine on top. $13-10 now. Changes. Parker will come out. Fisher will come back in. Oh, that one was straight up and came straight back down at the net. Dropped right in front of Bailey Zeller. Point to the Eagles in a 14-10 lead. Zeller tipped it over, but wide, out of bounds. 15-10, largest margin of the game now for the Lady Eagles. Set up to Raholly. Spike into the net from the back row. Engadine starting to distance themselves. Good little run on the serve here from Becca Cameron. She'll get an ace there. Raholly laid out for it. I thought she had it. Another serve from Cameron. Pavey, no looks it over. Vaughn with the play. Newberry scrambling, they won't get it over. 17-10 in 5 straight for the Lady Eagles. And we get a timeout from the Newberry Lady Indians. It is 19-10. Engadine closing in on a sweep of the Lady Indians. It's M123 FM.
Next time you need a warm sweater, a new lamp, or a good book, head to the Tequamanon Area Senior Citizen Center thrift store in downtown Newberry. Chances are they've got what you need, and you can't beat the prices. You can fill a grocery bag with books or clothes for just $3. Inventory is refreshed daily, so check back often. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 3:50 p.m. The store is staffed mainly by volunteers. All proceeds go directly back to the community. Remember, when you need something, check the Senior Citizen Center first. Located at 113 West Helen Street, just behind Duke's Sports Shop.
Back here in Engadine, where they've made a score adjustment during the break. It's 20-10, and Engadine just got the 21st point as we're coming back. Ducci fired a cannon to the back row. Good try by Chloe Hopper. Got a piece of it, but that's a point for the Lady Indians, 21-11. Set up for Vaughn. Got it over. Lady Indians scramble. Good play by Pavey on a dive by Ducci. And a good block by Zeller on Vaughn's attempt at the net. Serve goes into the net. Engadine will get it back. 22-12. 3 points away from a 3-set sweep. Hard line drive serve by Cobe. Fisher sends it into the net. Now they say 22-12. Raholly underneath for Pavey. Set for Zeller. She'll send it over. Vaughn, Bukovich, Crandall. Edwards couldn't make the play. It's 23-12 now. They keep bouncing the score back and forth. It is 23-12. Serve Raholly on the return. Pavey tries to poke it over. Nice no-look reverse by Sophia Vaughn, and that sets up set point and match point for the Lady Eagles. Mary Jane Cobe to serve it up. Pavey looks for Zeller. Vaughn. Bukovich. Back to Vaughn. Engadine keeps it alive. Or Newberry keeps it alive. Raholly just gets it over. Tipped by Zeller. So 3-on-3 battle to net. Back corner winner. What a play there. And Engadine's going to take the game and sweep their rivals from Newberry, 25-12, here in the final game of this contest. And Engadine sweeps the evening because their JVs won all three contests as well. So chapter 1 of this year's rivalry goes to the Lady Eagles, with Dick Pink coming up in just about 3 weeks. They'll meet in Newberry on October the 22nd. We'll take a quick break, come back, wrap it up with post-game coverage from the Eagles Nest. It is M123 FM, the Eastern UP's digital radio network.